Good evening and welcome to 24 hours after. Well, I feel much better. I felt much better last night after the little outing we had to the North Wales Hospital. And this evening's Lidl's finest again. Yeah, I want to say firstly a big thank you to my good friend Graham. What a fantastic night, and I don't know what come over me there. Well, I do. Right, I'll explain to people, if you've been on an investigation. Now, notice in the videos we didn't name it paranormal investigation or ghost hunts or nothing like that, because we don't know. We're going there to investigate something. And it was if you go on a paranormal investigation with a team, and people can pay all sorts of money to go on these investigations, and approximately they last, say, from 8 p.m. through till 2 p.m, something like that. And you can hear, odd noises or an orb and this, that and the other in those sort of 6 hours. Now, if you can put these are in known haunted locations, these paranormal investigations are taking place where there's been a lot of witnesses and who've come forward and said, look, this is haunted, and a lot of different people, especially in hotels. And this is what interests me. I'm just going to alter this, sorry. This is what interests me. I knew of a hotel once that had this certain room, and they didn't sort of go on about it. They didn't sort of advertise the fact there was any hauntings or anything like that. They had an American couple stay in this certain room, and the lady said, something tapped my feet in the night, tapped my feet and then shook the bed. So they said, oh right, okay, and thought she was had too many to drink or something, and she, off she went. And weeks or months later, somebody else came there and said, oh, she said, a lovely stay, lovely comfortable stay, but she said something tapped my feet in the night, woke me up. And she was on her own, this lady, and the bed shook. So these people thought, right, okay, so bear in mind, same room, American couple, then a British lady, and this went on. So it's different people, so there's got to be something out there. Anyway, cut a long story short, what happened to me was I become overwhelmed, and a bit of shock, if you like, to take it in, because as soon as you see some of the captures of the motion detectors we didn't get on camera, I was that shocked. I wasn't filming. As soon as I set them up, and you have to set them up where there's no animals in there, there's no trees, branches, anything like that, there's nothing that can trigger it off. You've got to be aware of where you place them, obviously. And once you've got them, all it is a beam that connects, and anything crosses the beam, the alarms go off. As soon as I set them off, Graham will confirm it, ding dong ding. Anyway, thought, right, okay, next one, ding dong ding. Graham then, as he said, he goes into most haunted mode, and he's fine. So I'm there trying to take it all. It was so much action happening in such a short space. It was like they were waiting. They didn't give me a chance to set the things up, put things together. As soon as I put things up, ding dong ding, it was all going off. And I was in shock. I've never, never, ever in any investigation known so much activity in such a short space of time, ever. And of course I was overwhelmed and a bit shocked about it. And I said, God, I'm not recording. And Graham's there, casual. Oh, thanks very much. Can you walk away for me? Like, ding dong. Thank you very much. Can you come back now? And you hear ding dong. He was in his element. It was. It's probably he's used to all this sort of action or whatever. But if there was a table and chairs there, we were in the canteen. He'd have been sitting down having a cup of tea with him. So, have you been here long? Or just like he was meant to do it. It was fantastic. It was. But as I say, I was a bit overwhelmed and shocked about it. It affected me. It's like, I was like that. And but an amazing night, and I'm prepared now. So if that happens again, I'll know. Once I know, because I've never had that happen before. It's never sort of kicked off from first time you go in, then bang. Absolutely amazing night, and as I say, some stuff we didn't capture on the camera because I wasn't recording. But the only thing that was not a struggle. The only thing I don't like listening to is the audio recorder, because there's no picture, and you're just listening. If you can imagine, and you don't know what's going to happen, you don't know if something's going to go, But that was interesting. A lot of sounds you can hear in that audio, in the voice recorder video. A lot of the sounds are drips. Pip, pip, pip. But if you listen close as well, it sounded to me, I listen with headphones, you see. I listen with headphones, and I can hear the odd tile. Now there's a lot of loose tiles there. The tiles have come up off the floor, sort of thing. And there seems the odd crunch, to me this is, and the odd sort of, the sound that if you walk on a loose tile makes, now and again. I'll listen over again, and the picture on that was taken from that little camera I set up on a tripod. There was no videos on it, only the one, and I've taken a still shot from that one video, but it was us setting up. That camera was not triggered during that locked off period. But as you could hear, the motion detectors went off about 2 or 3 times right after the other. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. And whether you believe in anything or whether you don't, something has crossed that beam to make it go off. And it's nothing that's there because it would go off all the time, if you understand me. So something has made that go off. That's a fact. That's a fact. I can be sure of, because I've seen it there. There was nothing there. Bing dong. So something crossed the line. Absolutely amazing. It was very interesting and very enjoyable. No footage missing. This time, Graham's camera, and I'll witness it. The Sony cameras we use for night vision, heavy as a bloody brick compared to these new ones. We always say when we hold a bloody hell, like holding a brick. But when you switch them on, diddling makes a noise, and when you stop recording, beep makes a noise. Now his bleeped and went off. And he said, my camera's just gone off. And I was there. Now you have to press the button to get that bleep and stop it. Well, obviously when you're filming, you get used to holding it, your thumb's underneath. Can't explain it. My camera recorded 2 seconds in the male ward 8 in the sick ward. Never heard it go off, but that went off and stopped recording. Graham's still camera, new batteries, go in, and it showed, I think I captured it on the camera, shows us full, and then next minute he says, look, go into empty, beep 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 beep, switched off. 2 pictures he took. Absolutely amazing night. Graham heard a lot more sounds than me, obviously, because he could hear booms and bangs I couldn't, and I find that fascinating to be there when somebody can hear something I can't. So far, that has to be one of the, well, not one of the, it has to be the best investigation I've ever done. I've never seen so much action and activity in one place in such a short time. Are we going back? Bloody right we're going back. We might do different, we could do a daytime investigation, we could do another nighttime investigation, see what the difference is. See, is it more active at night, is it more active in the day, or is it the same? Be interesting. With equipment, I mean, you know. But anyway, if you're watching, well, you will be watching. Cheers, Graham. Fantastic. And sorry I was like a zombie, but I was in shock and overwhelmed. And then, as you said, you just took it. He was like, I'm there, I'm like, heart attack. He said, oh yeah, can you walk through it again for me? Oh, thanks very much. Yeah, that's lovely, that. Bloody hell. Fantastic, innit? Thoroughly enjoyed it anyway. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in there. Oh, tomorrow, not today, not yesterday, tomorrow. I don't know if you can hear, very, very windy out. We're having wind and rain, and so I fancy doing a bit of a walk. I did plan on doing it, but the weather's changed. I thought, oh, sod it, it'll blow the cobwebs away. So if I have the time, I will do it. And what I might do is just take my little waterproof camera, and I'll probably, well, it's not worth speaking on it, or I might just do a bit of whatever, you know, bit of an intro or whatever, and then I'll put a bit of music to it. Only a local wonder. I know a lot of people say, I've had a few comments, you see, it must be, well, I don't know, maybe they're in the videos for you to see them. And Patricia said as one, for a lot of people that are homebound, they can't go out, watch the videos, especially the going out videos and the walks. And it might be the same area, but they feel like they're going out on that day. And it struck a chord with me that anybody disabled who's housebound, you know, can't get out, makes a massive difference to their lives. So, you know, I'll record as much as I can, and okay, it might be the same old thing, but if people don't, if it gets on your nerves, don't watch them. I understand it, you know. But a lot of people get enjoyment from them. Especially people like that can't get out and about, so it's all worth the effort. So if I get the time, I'll be doing it, and you'll see that tomorrow. So anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks, Graham, for a fantastic time there last night, and we will return. See ya.